Hello, everyone, and welcome to a professional DevOps learning channel with DevOps engineer Luis. In today's video, we're going to be learning what is Tomcat. Tomcat, or Apache Tomcat, is a lightweight open source web container used to deploy and run Java based applications. It is developed by Apache Software Foundation, ASF. Tomcat, in simple terms, deploys Maven web application for customers to view. What is a web server? A web server is a program that uses HTTP hypertext transfer protocol to serve web content such as HTML and static content to users. What is an application server? An application server is a container upon which you can build and expose business logic and processes to clients as an applications through various protocols, including HTTP in a in an n-tier architecture. What is a security group? A security group controls the traffic that is permitted to reach and leave a certain server by assigning certain ports to that server. A server has 65,536 ports or addresses. Reserved ports are from 0 to 1024, which means that you cannot use these ports because they are already reserved. You can choose ports from 1000 and 1025 to 65,535, which means that if you want to assign open ports to a certain server, you can choose either of these ports from 1025 to 65,535. The first half are examples of servers that are already reserved, like SSH 20, port 22 is for Linux server, RDMP, RDP 33 is for Windows instance. HTTP 80 is for unsecure internet access. HTTPS 443 is for secure internet access. And below are list of ports that you can choose for your server. For example, port 8088 is for Tomcat, port 9000 is for SonarCube, port 8081 is for Nexus, port 8080 is for Jenkins, port 2049 is for NFS, Network File Systems. Keep in mind that these ports can change depending on whatever number you want to put, but it has to start after 1025. Ports. A server has 65,536 ports or addresses. Reserved ports starts from 001 dash. Anyways. If you have a Jenkins, Maven, if you have a Jenkins, Tomcat, or JBoss running, if you have Jenkins, Tomcat, and JBoss running, the default port for all of them is port 80. So in order to avoid port binding, you would need to change the port of either Jenkins or Tomcat or JBoss and JBoss or Jenkins and Tomcat. For example, Jenkins is 8080. Tomcat is also 8080 by default, so you would need to change it to 8088. And JBoss is also 8080 by default, so you need to change it to 8177. Keep in mind, you don't have to change it to the exact numbers that I show you. How to verify available ports and addresses in a server. netstat-tulpn. If you don't have it, then do sudo yum install nettools-y. How users access applications. When we have users trying to connect to the app server, there should be more than 5 app servers to house many customers. However, Before they reach the app server, they need to go through the web server, which manages traffic, separating hackers and customers, preventing servers from crashing. Once customers go through the web server and reach the application, information like logins, signups, phone numbers, emails, and etc. are all stored in the database. What is the difference between Tomcat and JBoss? Tomcat are available to vendors like Apache Maven and they only deploy web applications. However, JBoss are available to vendors like Red Hat 9 Server and they deploy web and enterprise applications. That's it for today's video. Congratulations on watching the full video. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you have any questions, please comment it in the comment section down below. I'll see you all on the next video as you continue your DevOps Lane journey with DevOps Lewis.